Hey YouTube UFC fans, folks, this is UFC analysis and predictions, and I'm back again with a new video, and I have the interview that was conducted on Fox Sports Live by Jay and Dan, and we're going to go ahead and play this interview and we'll chat right after.
Conor McGregor joins us after that press conference. We just saw highlights, Conor, of your press conference with Nate Diaz leading up to UFC 196. Is it more fun for you when a guy like Nate Diaz trash talks back at you a little bit as opposed to Jose Aldo?
Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. You know, the Diaz brothers, they come to fight and they play up to it, and that's it. It's amusing. So I enjoyed myself up there. I look forward to the fight.
After that news conference, you had your stare down with Nate. You looked into his eyes. What did you see, Conor?
I just feel he's weak in the frame. That's it. He's soft in the body, and it will be his downfall. He will not be able to handle the pressure and the ferocity that I bring.
He mentioned, and I thought this was fascinating, he mentioned steroids, and it seemed like he hurled that accusation your way. Have you ever heard that before? And I wonder what you had to say about that.
You know, they shout this all the time, but, you know, look at the facts. 2 of his teammates tested positive for steroids, so I asked them, did they know that they were on it? And Nate was there. They're all on it, so I don't know what that means, you know. Or Nick, I said it to Nick off shot. I said, did you know they were on it? And Nick was like, they're all on it, so I don't know what that means, but I am certainly one of the most, actually, in 2015, I was the most tested fighter on the roster. So it's a ridiculous statement, but whatever. I must be looking good up at this weight.
Is it weird, Conor, for you to have Nick always there with Nate? It's almost like you're fighting 2 guys next week.
Yeah, you know, Nick is proud of his little brother. I could see it up there. He was worried for him or something. I could see it. I had to tell him, Nick, he's doing well up here. Relax, calm yourself. But you know, that's his baby brother. So it is what it is.
I think the greatest compliment that could be paid to you is people saying, okay, the name that you're fighting is changing, but Conor's name is not. It's still the marquee matchup in this fight. So you've got the Conor, you've got the appeal. Do you feel the same way that the name changes, but it's still just you?
Yeah, exactly. When an opponent pulls out, as long as it's not me that pulls out, every executive in the UFC high fives each other. the draw is still in, so I show up. If I sign to fight, I'll be there.
Well, you mentioned Frankie Edgar a couple times in the presser, Conor. He said that the C in UFC stands for Conor. You run the show now.
There is no games in this. People always think it's a game or it's an act. But when we're in there face to face, it's no act and it's no game. I'm just simply the best fighter, and that's it.
Do you think you're more powerful than anyone in the sport right now, including Dana White?
Nice little wordplay at the end there. I'm certainly very powerful. You know, I'm neck and neck, but you know, I don't abuse power. I'm simply I come through time and time again. So you're damn right. The C in the UFC stands for Conor.
Dos Anjos posted a picture online of his broken foot at the news conference today. You called that into question, saying it wasn't broken, it was just bruised. Do you care to comment on that?
That's it. It's a bruise, albeit a little bit bigger of a bruise, but it's still just a bruise. I mean, some ice, some ibuprofen, strap that baby up, and swing it with everything. But you know, there's a lot on the line. But some people can fight through adversity, and others crumble under it. But when you crumble under it, you will never recover. So that's what's happening to him. I cannot force a man to step in and fight me. His exit and his opportunity to exit arose, and he took it with both hands, and that's it. That's the same way his teammate did, and that's it.
Now, you mentioned that you respect the Diaz brothers, but would you have perhaps rather fought Nick rather than Nate, or did you have a preference?
Well, I certainly did ask when Nick's ban is up, and he's still banned. So I mean, either or is good for me. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll probably contest against both. I feel.
You mentioned Nate speaks like his brother. Have you ever heard another fighter swear as much as Nate did, or curse as much as you saw today?
That's about it, folks. We'll stop it here. I just feel that these two guys interviewing Conor are not asking the right questions. It's very unfortunate. They're on air, prime time, and that's what they have to ask anyway. But it is what it is. Conor said that he's the best fighter, period. What does he mean by that? He's not the best fighter at 145. He's not the best fighter at 147 or 155 or 170. He's saying he's the best fighter at all weight classes. That's what he means by saying I'm the best fighter, period. That's it. Okay. So he's saying that his game plan with Nate Diaz is he's gonna play with him in there, and he feels that Nate Diaz is flat-footed and he won't be able to handle the pressure. Okay, and he thinks that he's soft, his body is soft, and this and that. But great stuff from Conor McGregor as always. I believe that Nate will give it his best. He's a fighter. He won't just roll over. This is the biggest fight in his career, and he's going to try to make the most out of it. So I still have Conor winning this fight hands down. So please let me know your thoughts, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.